everybody. Hi, we're back. Cast of Lilin, back for episode 7. And...
Oh,
what? What was it?
I was gonna make act like we're noises behind the scenes, but that's not working. Just ignore me.
That's okay. As always, I will put in the traditional air horn.
Is it tradition now?
Well, yeah, because I think in commentary 1, I put the air horn in, and then I think I did it for 3, but I think I might have skipped out on it. But I'm calling it a tradition. We got to bring the air horn back. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more air horn. I gotta have more air horn. But yes, episode 7, it's here, and this is a doozy of an episode for many different reasons.
So many emotional reasons.
So many emotional reasons. Not only that, but there's some new tricks. If you've been keeping up with the show, you'll notice that we went from a static, kinetic visual novel style to not so much. And now, as Maganda and Blythe, who is also known as Meow Muffins, who plays Lamia, she says that this is starting to look like an anime now. And I'm saying, it kind of is a little bit. It kind of is.
We're working you to the bone, Dagger.
Hey, you know what? It's fine because I'm learning lots of different new tricks. I'm learning a lot of stuff, and it's been an incredible experience. But this episode is very special for not just the more information we have on characters, but we also have a brand new character that made his debut.
Oh, that's me. Oh, hey.
What? Who the hell are you?
Well, hi, I'm Aaron Corwin. I'm the new actor. Yes, that one.
I don't remember getting you in here.
Surprise! He's our special guest.
So greetings to you, Mr. Aaron Corwin. He plays... I don't know. Who do you play?
Well, I think we're actually about to find out, aren't we?
Yeah. So, tell you what, since this is your first time in our commentary track, welcome, by the way. Happy to have you.
Happy to be here.
Oh, you're just saying that.
Yeah, it's true.
You're the one who started this off with who the hell are you? Happy to have you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I love it so much. This is fun.
I am a walking pile of hypocrisy. I'm so sorry. But this is Aaron. Everyone, please say hi and welcome to the newest member of the Lilin family. So, tell us about yourself, sir.
Yes, well, I happen to have practiced my art at the hands of the finest instructors in the world, and No, I'm kidding. I learned to act by playing a bunch of D&D.
That's good. That's really good. That's an awesome thing to have, because I will say, right here, my improv skills are quite shameful, so you put me in a D&D campaign, I'll just be like, That's why the last D&D campaign I played a character who can't talk.
Good old Kenku, yeah?
So then I just made my character pantomime things, and it worked fairly well. So it's like, he's a big, tough knight guy with a gigantic two-handed claymore that he can only swing with one arm. Because it's in his offhand too, because his dominant hand is broken, so it has to be in his offhand. And he's got all this power, and then you make a huge thing like, oh, he's ready to go, he's ready to swing, he's ready to kill something, and then you roll a really pathetic roll, and his attack misses, his sword clanks off the wall, it smacks him right in the face, and then he just points the sword at his enemy again, like, yeah, you see that? It's gonna be you next. That's
now that's improv.
I did my best.
That's a yes and right there.
I'm always nervous when I'm put on the spot for improv. I'm a very script-oriented person. Like, I gotta have something that's, prepared, because you put me on the spot, my brain just freezes.
That's why it's really nice.
I don't know how you guys do that.
It's why it's really nice when we do these documentaries, these behind the scenes. It's because this is not on a script at all. This is all of us just ad-libbing. It's really nice.
But
Surprise!
I love it especially because it's we're all pals. We're just hanging out, and because I guarantee if I did the commentary by myself, you'd just be here like, and then if you look in this shot, you could see the really cool camera angle I made, and then there was a funny story that went with this line delivery, but we're just gonna move on to the next scene. That would just be me by myself. So
a person who works at Disney World who's like really done with their job.
They just had enough of it. They're tired of the mouse just not paying them overtime, and they just cannot take it anymore. But yes, so like I was saying before, episode 7 is here, and we are about halfway through this season, believe it or not. We are halfway through the season. And notice how I say this season.
I just like that you actually have a plan for the whole season. That's amazing.
Oh, dude, you know what? I will tell you something. When this also goes into my next topic I was going to talk about is that, Maganda, have you realized that we've been working on this show for half a year now?
Yeah, pretty much half a year. I will say your big tsunami of ideas came right after we did the technically the first episode, the second episode, whichever one, not the promo.
Yeah.
Like after that episode, you just had a tsunami of knowledge that you wanted to put on paper.
Yeah, because the way it worked out was, I think you've seen everything prior to recording episode 7, right, Aaron?
Yeah, I haven't watched any of the commentaries though.
Oh, those are funny. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. I definitely say, hey, check those out. But real quick, what happened was back in 2021, I came across this engine that I used to make the show, and then I said, I discovered a way where I can hit a screenshot button. The 3D character models can become two-dimensional models, transparent images that I could use as sprites for a visual novel. And I said to Maganda, I have this really cool idea for, just a cool little thing with a succubus. Do you want to help out with that? And she graciously accepted. And we made a one-shot video with a character named Lilin. And
Maganda was at You Had Me at Succubus.
So then it what started as a simple idea has turned into so much more. And we recorded episode 1 and 2, and then I had already written up to episode 4, and then after that was episode 8, and now the entire season is more or less written up at this point. It just needs to be acted and animated.
I remember I just got done with 5 at one point, and then you sent me an email for this is script 11, 12, and 13. I was like, what? What?
So and I spam everybody.
Just keep coming.
That's pretty much. So it's when I say that I annoy everybody in this group, I'm like, look at this image, look at this camera angle, look at this animation, look what we're gonna do with the script in here, and then I think everyone's like, that's nice, Dagger. No, please stop.
No, it's really fun to look at throughout the day. It gives me a smile.
Oh, that's good. I'm like I said before, I always worried about bothering you guys, so it's so I'm glad you guys are here. It really does mean a lot. So question for you, Maganda, since it's been half a year since we started, what are your thoughts on everything up to this point, from where we started to up to this point, and then what we got planned down the pipeline? What do you think?
So I'm purposely not trying to ask you for spoilers and stuff for the episodes that are episode 14 or 7 episodes from now. But what I do like is we do have a lot of good character growth, especially with our main character. And I can feel the growth coming from our two side female characters as well. Like, it's making me really happy that we're also introducing another male character, because come on, we gotta show some more love, because so far we have like the main love interest and then the dude who died and the other dude who killed him. We don't have a lot of dudes, so I'm really happy we're bringing another guy into this.
Gotta have another guy. But it's like, what do you think so far? Like, you know, like I said before, we had like a one-shot, one-dimensional character. So like, how do you think of, you know, Lily back then versus how she is now?
Oh gosh, back then, like the episode 0, it reminds me of you know those really bad dating sim games that are aimed towards teenage boys, where the girl is like, I love you. Thank you for the gift of this pie. I'm going to date you now. Like, it was that kind of flat until you got to the end where she, murders the dude. That's like the thing that everybody was like, whoa, well, that's weird, But there was just a huge evolution between that and what we eventually came up with for the actual character of Lilin, because she does have a deeper backstory. She does have these feelings, but she also has a hunger, and it's like a balance game between the two. And I'm just really looking forward to seeing how terribly she can balance that sometimes.
And it's funny you mentioned that, because it also goes into our concepts of faith and the idea of sin, and can a person be redeemed? And the other most important question is, do they want to be redeemed? So when you're talking about that balance, we have a thing where Lily is she's comfortable being the thing that she is. However, she doesn't seem that she's happy with it, and there's evidence that she might want to change, but she doesn't feel like she can.
Yeah, being a demon is pretty cool. I mean, you'd have to be a real loser to want to give up that kind of power.
Oh no! So it's me now. Going from there, now, Aaron, sir, this is your first foray into the Lilin universe.
Yes, it is.
So, I know this is a brand new thing for you, and and you said you've caught up on past episodes. So, how did you feel jumping into this, playing, someone who's essentially like a big brother, like a Obi-Wan Kenobi style character to Lilin?
No, this is great, because pretty much everyone, not quite everyone, but most of Lilin's universe prior to this was either prey or competition. That's most of what she was looking at up until this point. There's maybe one other exception, but it's great getting to play someone who can serve as a different kind of carnival funhouse mirror, because through interacting with my character, Lilin gets to reveal a completely different side of herself. So there's a really cool evolution that happens as a result of that particular alchemy.
One can say therapy works.
One could, I suppose.
And it's like writing this one was especially a lot of fun for me, because we had episode 1, 2, and 3, which is she's the predator on prey, and finally meeting the one that got away really messes with her. And then you come to episode 4, which is still one of my favorite story-based episodes. In terms of I have a bunch of favorite episodes in terms of the new animations and camera work, but that one is still my favorite in terms of the writing, because you get a different side of her. She's calmer, she's sweeter, she's nice, and she is able to make a human friend. So after writing that one, I said, well, now Lily has a human friend, but she needs a type of supernatural friend. So this way she has one foot in the human world and then one foot in the supernatural world.
Absolutely.
So that's when Samiza comes into play, and drafting Samiza and working on him to make him who he is was just fun because, I wanted someone who is older than her, someone who's a big brother kind of figure to try to not tell her exactly what to do because, he feels that it's not his place, but he wants what's best for her. He could tell something is changed inside of her, and that's... He just wants her to be happy. He doesn't want her to see her, basically destroy herself anymore.
Daggers. Yeah. Spoilers. You said the name.
Oh, dude. The guy, the new guy who's here, whose name I do not know. I could bleep the name out. It's fine. I have the power of post-processing skill.
But then it'll just sound like you swore a lot. They'll find out.
And people will be like, I didn't know Dagger knew those kinds of words. But, okay, so without further ado, here we go with Lilin, episode 7, Lamia. I like this little peppy girly pop song that Yaz is listening to.
He's not concerned about his masculinity.
He's also not concerned about all the crap that he's got on his table.
That's a lot of junk food for a dude.
Oh yeah,
In his position, I wouldn't expect an angel to just be like, I'm nomming on burgers.
Yeah, but why not?
Burgers are life.
Whoever it is that I'm out.
Also, this voice of the secretary, that is actually the voice of Kuro, our second character designer.
Oh, I was wondering.
Yeah, so shout out to you, Kuro.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll take it. I got it. Hello?
I just like him trying to get,
Is that you?
trying to reorient himself.
That's a big phone.
Hell yeah. you need a big phone when you're a big-time therapist.
That phone's the size of my forearm. What is this, the 80s? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, he might have kept that as a memento from, time, ages past when, you didn't have all these, newfangled doodads and these applications and the meta and the MySpace pages. I could imagine Yaz being like a total dad where he's just like, how does this piece of technology work?
He already has the dad vest.
Back in my day, when you wanted to ghost someone, you had to kill him.
Now you just destroy them on Twitter or in the DMs. Aw. And she's wearing that cute dress.
You're still gonna call me that?
I'm gonna have to wear that dress again. Can't wear it until it's winter, though. It's too warm. Because my version actually has sleeves.
Yeah, but this is a lot easier to say in conversation. Would you prefer I called you Sammy? Maybe even Dr. Sammy?
Please don't.
I will always love the anime eyes. Like the nonsense anime eyes.
If you look really close, you can see the teardrops moving.
Mm-hmm.
What? They keep... They are! They're going up and down!
Hell, just hearing my full name makes me think that I'm in trouble.
You haven't changed one bit. New clothes and a different haircut, but you're still Lilin through and through.
I am so happy this is the first time that Aaron and I have actually acted in the same thing together.
That's right.
You're a real big shot now, aren't you?
Oh yeah, because you told me you guys studied together, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And now he's a lot better than me, so I learned from him a lot. And especially with D&D. I'm learning a lot, okay?
So what you're saying is, in real life, you guys are Lily and Yaz.
Well, sort of, because
Just
when
minus the whole killing people thing.
when I
I was about to
first
say.
when I first showed up at the class that Maganda had been taking for a while, the first time I was there, I listened to her act, and I thought, oh, she's the pro in this group. She's the one I've got to learn from.
It's really funny, though, because I think you came on the third class that I've ever been in. Like,
I had no idea.
I was just as new as you.
can still tell when a woman is in distress.
You still know about the nightlife.
The fact that a therapist has a black couch in their office makes me like really. I don't know.
I think there's another.
Oh,
These days, it's a therapy couch.
The head movement looked a lot smoother than when we were first workshopping that.
Yeah, because what it was before was I did move just the head, so then I'm like, okay, I need to move the neck with the head because that's how real, body parts move.
This kind of series will always be like one step away from Uncanny Valley if we do not like move it right.
It's like I'll keep the robotic head turn for like something really spooky, but like for a normal dialogue scene, then yeah, I definitely gotta make it a little bit more natural.
And she knows what I am too.
We're still not at that step of like properly dubbing the lips to the words. I don't think we ever should because that's gonna be a lot of work.
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna go for the regular mouth flaps.
But I watch her lips and I'm just like nom 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 nom
Yum,
nom.
yum, yum, yum,
I don't care about the competition.
She's just chewing on some
because
gum.
the sisters in the past didn't know the guy I was after. This bitch has known my mark before I ever met him.
This
She
bitch.
vanishes all of a sudden.
I know
She's
the
gonna
way I
ask
say
questions,
bitch is
hoping
so
to know them.
aggressive.
Then
Well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
she's
kill him when
gotta
I'm
be
getting what I
aggressive
want.
because, Lamia is,
I want to kill her so badly. But my hands are tied for now. The moment I see an opportunity, though, she's dead.
She must be quite the adversary to have you
We should
survive.
totally do a dating sim one day for like an April Fool's, but the whole thing isn't like dating her, but trying to get away from her.
Can claim it's mine.
Oh, that would be fun to do.
What's her name?
She goes by Mia.
Mia.
Hair jiggle. I saw that.
Why does that sound so familiar?
You know, it's.
I recorded like 400 Mias when I was doing this.
Oh, I bet. You're probably like, this
how we
name
met,
tastes strange.
Bring that up. How was I supposed to know you were an
Aw,
angel?
blushy Lily.
And how was I supposed to know you were a sister out to take my soul?
I didn't know.
La dee da.
You sounded so happy about it.
I get so upset whenever I bring that up. You're
That's gotta be super awkward.
Are you gonna help me or not?
all right. Let's see.
I just love the chemistry like between you two in this. Like I was like smiling really widely during the read through, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. So then when I was piecing everything together, I'm like, the chemistry here is just absolutely brilliant.
It's just so easy when Yas is a big brother kind of like looked up to kind of character, and that's exactly what I have with Aaron.
Yeah.
Whatever you have to say, I'll listen.
I was still in my prime.
This was so hard to animate right here because Lily's skirt was not cooperating with me.
Oh no!
Because like it was her thighs were clipping through it, so you'd see her thighs like going all around as her skirt was jiggling, and then you see underoos.
Oh, I saw a clip.
Ah,
Across a
there's only so
Only-
much I could do.
I only
Yeah,
saw it because you said something. Just
Damn it.
saying.
I played.
I hate it
myself.
when I hate it when my skirts clip in real life.
It's so annoying. You just trying to
The
oh.
girl took me to her home.
You're just trying to like enjoy life, and then your skirt just decides not to cooperate with you.
Yas as a blonde is really cute.
I love this music.
Oh yeah, it's like that. Got to get that nice. Gotta get that bass line.
Touch was soft like velvet. Her lips
And his
were
eyes.
delicious.
The fact that you changed it over to this scene where he's like
Okay, yes,
obviously
big
imagining.
great head. Then what happened?
Right.
Snap back to
Anyway.
reality.
During the embracing, she tried to choke me and cut me with her nails.
I've always loved
As much as
Lamia's
she could,
eyes.
but
And
like
her
they could
eyes
be
are so striking.
They can be so cute to look
only got my
into, but
butt
then you get
pumped.
moments like these where she does like
I didn't realize what
she
she
does
was up
the she does like the
the
bedroom
pleasure
eyes, and it's
robbed
like,
me of
oh,
any sense of logic that I had. She grew impatient with me, seeing as how I.
And I love that, like, Yaz has been around so long and done this so many times that the fact that she's clawing at him, he doesn't even notice at first. Like,
he doesn't care, he's into it.
she's into that, all right.
He's been around the
I
block.
resisted her
Yeah.
as best I could. and
He's
persuaded
you know
her.
he's been into some weird
She claimed
stuff,
she was
but
going
You
to
know,
make me
I won't lie, this image right here is really scary for some reason. Really
dang right,
creepy.
it's scary.
What does that mean?
I know
never
someone
sure.
in the comments were like, well, we get to
But
see
I didn't
Lamia's
intend
true
to find
form, and
out.
I'm like, not
I
yet,
revealed my true self.
not yet.
Once
a
she discovered
tease.
what I was, she backed down. She cursed me for wasting her time and soon vanished.
I am
See,
never a
this-
waste of time.
have
Have you seen these abs?
Oh,
Really?
yeah, dude. Like Yaz has been a watcher since time began. He's gotta have washboard abs.
He has abs on his abs.
How tough am I? I got abs on my abs. I can do the salty spittoon.
She wanted her new soul. But once she discovered she wasn't powerful enough to take it, she retreated. She seemed like a sister.
I want to, like, Yaz just wears glasses for fun, right? Like, those aren't
Oh
real.
yeah, it's totally fakes.
You mean she wasn't there?
She was unlike any sister.
It's like he does it just because it makes him. Well, like he said, he made a joke about he wears them because they make him look smart.
What'd she look like?
It's just funny to me because I did the same thing in high school. I wanted to be smarter. Come on.
Ugh, that doesn't do me a lot of good.
But even if I did,
It's like I just had to start wearing glasses because well, I mean they're not like legit prescription glasses, but they're like blue screen protection glasses. Just because 10-hour animation and render days.
You should get some orange glasses like I do.
I need something that won't change the color of the screen because I need to make sure
Oh.
like all the colors are fine. So the glasses I use, they eliminate like 90% of blue light. So
Oh, so what you're saying is we'll get you a new one in episode 8. Everything's gonna be really wonky and colored.
yeah, because my eyes just decided to just give out on me, and then I'll
Well,
blame
it's
it
bad.
all on you guys. It's like you drove me to this.
Ah, that's such a good transition.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
replay that again because I've watched this episode like 30 times, and when it gets to the part A, part B thing, I have to play it like 30 more times. Because it's like, oh, cute 80s, haircut, and then
Like, that is the perfect way to show everyone that, yeah, they are the same person. This bitch. No.
This confirms it then. She's as good as dead.
If she really is back, you should stay away from her.
And why should I?
Lamia was young when I first met her, and she wasn't as powerful as you, but she was still dangerous. It's been 30 some odd years, so she has to be much stronger now. You don't know what she's truly capable of. I mean,
we're talking teeth in the wrong places.
yeah.
Wait,
Afraid
what?
some kid pleases.
Oh wait, I was
gross.
talking about like
And I'm not
teeth
letting her
like
get
biting
away
on the
with it.
neck like a vampire. I wasn't thinking.
Oh.
Of that.
Oh. Am I the only dirty one?
I don't know. Yeah, what did you mean by that comment?
Nothing? Don't worry about it. I wasn't thinking of a certain movie.
What movie is this?
Have you never seen the movie? It was
We'll
just called...
tell you when you're older.
Yeah, we'll tell you when you're older.
What? That's what I say to people. You
She's
can't
not gonna make him into one
do
of
that
those
to me.
shipwrecks or shit like that. I've worked too hard
I'm the
to let her
captain
steal
of this
what's
ship.
mine.
When I ask a question, it must be answered.
Don't make me pull this episode over.
You know what? We're pulling the episode over right now. I want to know what this is.
It's the movie called Teeth.
There's a movie called Teeth.
Yeah, dude. It's about a girl who has teeth in her hoo-ha. So many teeth. Let's just say she, it's an area that most... I don't want to. You should know what a hoo-ha is.
Okay, so
Are
anyway,
you
making
Googling
this,
it right now?
So anyway, making this scene was really tough because I had to pose her in just the right way. I had to make sure her eyes were good, and then the transition was good.
Yeah,
He's sweating.
I don't know. What
Emotion.
I don't know what you guys are watching, but damn.
What's wrong?
It's a classic.
Lamia's not
Oh,
getting
is
him.
it?
I'll
Look at my
kill her,
chest.
I'll get Rio's
It's breathing.
soul, and then I'll finally move on. I'll move on so I'll never have to think about him or say his name again. He doesn't mean anything to me. It's the principle of the matter. Why should I let her walk all over me like this?
You can be with me.
You look so
This
sad,
young
like
man
a
isn't just
puppy.
some mark, is he?
Oh,
Do you
favorite
have
part.
feelings for him?
Favorite part.
I understand.
Doesn't even have to say a word.
It's not my place to tell you
Emotions.
what to do with him, but I feel that it's my responsibility to give you some advice. Don't be afraid of what's happening to you.
I went really overboard with the emotions this episode.
Or even
Oh,
if
you
you're
did it
involved,
perfectly.
don't
Like you didn't
bury
overact it or anything. It was
Don't
it
bury it
was
away.
100% perfect.
if
I
it's
wanted to make you cry, Dagger.
Well, I kind of did.
Yes.
I was really tearing up when we got to a certain point where she was just letting it all out, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I was kind of like had my fist up to my
Stop,
face, like.
okay? I don't love him.
I'm
I
like,
wanted to
even
torture
like
you while you edit everything.
I was
his
like, my poor
fucking
baby
guts.
girl.
We both know that's not true. Come on, talk to me. Why are you so afraid?
I'm not afraid. I'm not gonna be like you. I'm not gonna lose my power the way you did. What's wrong
It
with
really
you?
breaks my heart
What
whenever I
happened to
see
you?
Lily with those
You
soulless
had
eyes.
everything you ever wanted.
as she's
All
crying
that
her eyes
power,
out.
all that freedom, and you threw it all
It's like it
away.
really, really hits me.
And for what? A cushy
But she's
office on
normally
a
so
city street?
strong.
Does it really make you that happy? Once you got kicked out, you did whatever you wanted. Didn't it feel great? Didn't you feel unstoppable? Don't you want that power back?
It all felt incredible. I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss the feeling.
Can you at least have some of your powers back so you can be blonde again?
I don't think
This
it
is
works
because
that
of
way.
that dead girl of yours, isn't it?
I
You
invoke
couldn't
the
get
power of bleach.
He could bleach his hair.
someone like you, throwing everything away because of a human.
Good Celia.
And you're just such a nice boy.
Anything
It's like Lily's doing
I'm-
her best to offend him, and it's not
I never
working.
knew if she loved me back.
Yeah, like there was a lot of emotion in his dialogue, like a lot of power behind those words, but I had to play it super subdued to properly reflect Lily's emotion.
You did it just well because like Yaz isn't the type that just
Getting back
he doesn't
there.
react 100% on emotion like Lily does. He
Yeah.
he's more analytical. He uses his words rather than his emotions to convey it. But like your inflections, your syntax, when you're especially talking about his long departed love, it's just like, oh yes.
Even if it's just to make me feel better.
It's such a great contrast too between the two.
Especially
Yeah.
when you did. Oh, I'll rewind it.
But I have now.
Right here, when he's saying, he wants to use his, what time he has left as a human to make up for the stuff he's done, and he may not get back into heaven, but even if it's just to make him feel better, he's okay with it.
You're
And the way you delivered that was perfect,
I've heard once you leave, that's it.
because that's exactly what I
That's
was looking for.
usually the case. If I'm not to go back there, I understand.
It's kind of like a melancholy, bittersweet kind of
Yeah.
delivery.
Seeing
Yeah.
her one more time would be enough for me.
You make me
I really hope he gets to see
Despite
her.
what you throw
Let him just
anything
bonk his face up against the plexiglass.
He just gets
The plexiglass of heaven.
he just gets up to the gate, and St. Peter's like, "Hey, whoa!" He's like, "No, man, I really want to see Celia."
threw up.
I have never heard someone describe it like that.
At the plexiglass of heaven.
I got tired
Yeah.
of living that life. I hurt too many people. I did a lot of terrible things, and it finally caught up with me.
Do you think that's written in Dante's Paradiso?
Why should you give a fuck about other people? What did anybody ever do for us?
What I did was still wrong.
Who cares? We lived for ourselves, and that was it. We didn't have anyone chaining us down. I don't understand you at all.
What about you?
What about me?
Don't you feel remorse for the things you've done as well? Don't you wish things could go back.
Girls gotta eat, dude.
She gotta keep that power.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You do. I can see that your heart is breaking. It's weighed down by so much anger and so much.
That's not all it's weighed down by.
I got two good reasons my chest is heavy.
Oh, jeez.
That's not true. It's never too late.
Shut up. That name means nothing to me anymore. Don't you ever say that again.
You had to know that this was going to be the reaction when he said that name.
Also, this kills me. This gets so hard to. This was hard to put together.
Stop!
It's really hard for me to watch.
Please, don't touch me! Please. Stop it! Stop it! Please, please, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
When I was making that, I was originally going to have a hand like grab her hair or her leg or something, but I said
Too much.
that's
YouTube will hate it.
I'm like, that's pushing it. So that's when I'm like the rip tights. I'm like, okay. It's just
gets it
enough.
across.
It's just enough without going too far. But it's okay because the guys are dead now.
Nudie.
I found pleasure, power, freedom. I can do anything I've ever wanted with this power. Everything before me is mine. All I have to do is reach out for it. No one can stop me. And you know what I want right now? More than anything, I want Rio's soul. After I get it, I'll get even more souls. I'll become so powerful and so free that no one will ever hurt me again.
I'm quite sure my neighbors thought I was a madman for this whole entire scene.
Yeah. It's like you're crying, you laugh, and then you're crying again. I'm like, oh, geez, she's gonna be a wreck after she's done recording.
I don't need anything.
Just imagine, like, right before that, I was also recording the whole stop it and screaming and all that other stuff.
I hope your room is, like, soundproof.
Oh, I live in a house, and I do it normally during the day when people are at work, so.
Oh, okay. Because last thing you need is, like, someone knocking on your door. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm just recording this, you know.
I have scared a random Amazon worker or two.
Oh, hey.
Thanks for seeing me, guys. I'll keep in touch.
That'll be $240.
Oh.
Bitch, we're friends. At least give me a Groupon.
And if your insurance doesn't work out.
It's a dangerous time for you, so you must be careful. I know you.
Yeah, I wonder what type of insurance that Yes takes.
Make them think it's too late. Don't let your sins define who you are. I know you, the real you.
I swear, like, looking at Lily's normal eyes with those tears, it just kills me.
Don't let anyone lead you astray.
Especially when he's just trying to give her advice on how, like, you know, you might be losing your powers, so be careful.
Does he just drink beer, like, while he's working?
Oh, this is at nighttime.
Oh, okay. Well, earlier he had beer on the table too.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes a guy's got to relax.
I mean, he even said that he keeps the cooler underneath the desk, so he's got to take the edge off. And Lily, just like in episode 4, is all alone.
Mm-hmm.
We might need to start changing these end screens soon.
Yeah,
To reflect-
I'm waiting for a certain point to change them.
Oh, okay. So reflect the newer characters, I'm hogging up the screen.
Well, I mean, she is the title character, but
Hi-oh. Oh, wait, there you are. You're there.
Oh.
That's a
Hey.
big ass wine bottle.
Well, I mean,
What's with everything
yeah.
around you being huge? Look at that bottle.
well, I mean, when you're an angel and you're a big time therapist, you gotta have the best stuff. I mean, Yaz walks into the bar, and then that's how you know it's a good bar, because then the barkeep is like, "Yo, here you go," gives you the biggest bottle of wine.
I feel like now you're gonna hide random huge objects whenever Yaz is in frame. Lilin.
And next episode, a lot of people are looking forward to this.
Yumi!
Because it's all about Yubi, and some people call her best girl.
She is best girl! I mean, you can't call me best girl, like, Lilin? Bruh.
Well,
She
I
got
mean,
some issues.
Yeah, she's working through them. But the question is, can she work through them, and will she end up working through them? I mean, I already know, but
Well, if she's like me, where, like, when I get hungry, I get desperate, she's not gonna work through it very well. I would have ate Rio in a heartbeat.
no, don't eat him. He's a nice boy.
He's a good Kobe steak.
No, men are not steaks. oh, jeez, that really. Oh, jeez. Oh, that sounds.
Now I'm hungry. What the heck?
Well, don't eat us.
No. I can't. We gotta finish the show, bruh.
Yeah, maybe wait until after the show is 100% done, and then maybe. Actually, don't do that because I have other shows in mind. But
do it season 1. Leave a huge cliffhanger. I'm just kidding. We're gonna finish this, and then we're gonna start on your bonus stuff. I've been seeing all the background that behind the scenes. I've been looking at all the behind the scenes for your newer ideas, so it's fabulous. Anyone watching, keep an eye on Dagger
And then,
for his own safety.
and then in 5 years, we can reboot the series, but for the 7 to 12-year-old market.
oh no,
The babies version.
No. God. When you said reboot it for the 7 to 8-year-olds, I just had a terrible nightmare that just popped into my brain. Lilin,
Save it for April Fools.
The Lilin babies.
No, not like Muppet babies.
Yeah, like Muppet babies.
Make dreams come true.
Everyone is like little toddlers.
Oh god, like freaking baby Lilin. All she's doing is she's just stealing everyone's snacks at snack time to keep her going.
It would be so cute.
Oh jeez. Oh no, when Aaron said that the 7, 8-year-old market, I had a terrible thought in my head where it's like Lilin Fortnite character pack.
Doing the floss. Dude, you could easily animate her.
I really could, but I'm afraid I'll lose my viewer base if I ever to attempt such a thing. Alright, so that was Lilith episode 7. I hoped all you guys enjoyed it. We got, brand new story ideas going on here, brand new animations, and we finally get a look into Lilin's backstory. So viewers, I hope you had a good time hanging out with us and watching it, and Maganda and Aaron, I hope you guys had a good time working on this and watching this as well.
It was
Awesome.
fun.
I can't wait to find out what happens next.
So, up next is episode 8, Yumi, and then from there on, I know I always ended on saying we're getting into some serious stuff, but no joke. We are moving into some heavy things. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you both for hanging out with me, and we will see you guys in the next one. So, until then, keep it classy. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell, buy the book. This is Dagger. This is Maganda, and this is our new castmate, Aaron. And yo. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you in episode 8.
Bye.
Bye.
And scene.
Awesome.
Okay, back to real voices.
Time to finish my vodka.